What were you about to say?
I don't know.
You just stopped.
I know you just put the camera on me. Oh.
Okay. Hey, okay. So we're back with the part 2. This one is, okay, if you didn't watch part 1, it's called Relationship Limits, and that one was about money and tattoos. And
this one is going to be about jail and
the sharing of friends. We'll say that because
stolen cars.
That's kind of what it is about. Okay, with jail, this is my opinion. If you were in a relationship for 2 years and he get 12,
leave me. just write me so I got something to read, but you ain't gotta wait on me. Shit, I know there's other people out there who looking a lot better. I can send you home greasy jail pictures with muscles and all of that. But what's this gonna do for you? How this gonna help you at night? You know what I'm saying? And my philosophy is, you know, if we get caught up, I ain't gonna say we. If I get caught up and they, you know, threaten to take you down, why we both need records? Somebody gonna have to make the money, the legal money. I'm gonna go do the time. Because I feel like she don't need to be put in that position, you know. Now,
disclaimer. He has a professional job. He works in finance.
No drug selling, nothing
like that. This is all practical. You know, I'm a student, and we don't dabble in illegalness. We don't recommend drug dealing or drug dealing activities or illegal activities, because even if you steal laptops and sell them, that's still bad stuff. I don't know who does that, but I'm just saying, you gotta think about it. But what I was saying was, a lot of people like, I'm sorry. A lot of people like, I want to ride that chick. This chick want to ride that, and you get 15 years. I don't want to ride that chick because you know what? She either gonna ride with your ass or she gonna down your ass. And that's the truth. Y'all either gonna ride that relationship out with them pins, or her pin gonna die. And there's nothing wrong with people who have been in a relationship and are there with their spouse, who has gotten a lot of time. However, me personally, if we haven't had that much time in the free world together, I just don't see. I'm not saying like, okay, we were together 2 years, so you get 7. I'll be there for them. I'll be here for 2 more, and then whatever after. However, I guess it's just on the you have to be practical about it. If he went to jail and it's been an X amount of time, I don't have kids yet. I want kids. I don't want to be super old and I, have kids when he gets out of jail later in life, and everything. You have to be practical about things. So I think that's definitely a conversation that needs to be had between a relationship, when or if that ever happens. I know I got a whack ringtone, y'all. I've been meaning to put something.
And this is another thing too. If you do more than 2 years, your girlfriend seeing somebody else. I'm just saying, because I'm serious.
I was about to say no, but then
2 years. Like seriously, I'm not about. Why do people get me? Oh, she out there. You locked behind bars. Who you gonna fight? Somebody in the other cell? They ain't screwing your girl. I'm just saying.
And everything isn't like a physical thing. However,
it's not.
It's very hard to maintain a relationship with someone that you don't physically be around.
I'm not gonna be driving humping no kite, thinking about my spouse. No,
visiting and all that stuff. That definitely helps. However, it's just a lot. I have a person close to me who an older woman, and she has a husband in jail, and
shout out to them.
They've went through it. They've held it. However, during a long stretch of that, she had friends here and there, and it was kind of known to him, but they still love each other to death. And when he gets out, they will be together.
It was known to him because he's a player. I mean, he wasn't a player. Don't get me wrong, but he knew the rules of the game.
I don't know. Maybe there are rules of the game.
There is rules of the game.
Stuff that goes on. She still takes care of her husband, no doubt. However, there has been times, blah, 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 blah. And when he gets home, they will be together. Because when he was home before, they were back together. and he misses her dearly, and she misses him. So that's just our take on it. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the next thing we want to talk about, friend limits. We did not meet with a mutual friend, so we can't say that this is one person who is our both BFFs and we can both hang out with that person without a problem. He has brought friends into our relationship that I'm pretty cool with. I've brought friends into the relationship that he's pretty cool with. However, those aren't just like my friends, and they're well, they are, but like I don't think it's okay for me to just be hanging out with his friends.
Because I call, hey, yeah, what's up, baby? Oh no, I'm over here with what? Are you serious? Get your ass home. Because I don't want her to, oh, yeah, I'm over here with, Shanita, Queequa. What? Because that, to me, it's limits. It's like, it's a ground. You can have mutual friends.
Shanita, Queequa.
I mean, shit, I don't know your friends' names. I don't know all their names, but shout out to them because them my homies.
Stop shouting people out.
But I wouldn't hang with them without her because I don't want her to start feeling uncomfortable about that friendship. We are mutual friends, but at the same time, there is a limit because I won't want her hanging with some of my friends because, to be honest, I know how some of my friends is. Shit, some of them might make a pass at her.
And we're not just talking about of the opposite sex because I have male friends and he has female friends as well. It's just a friend thing. This is my friend. This is my best friend. This is my friend, and I don't want them to be your BFF. They're my friend.
Sometimes I'm stingy with my friends,
That's just kind of how it is. But I think that kind of keeps your relationship healthy, that your friends are around with a mutual surrounding, and that's it. Like,
Cuts down on the gossiping, too.
Yeah,
they might leak something that you don't want to be leaked.
Yeah, that is true.
So and it's all in confidentiality. Like if I tell something to one of my best friends and they're good friends with her, sometimes they feel obligated that they have to tell her like, oh well, he feels a certain way, and it could have just been me venting why I'm mad or venting about a certain situation that maybe she doesn't even need to know about, or I will address it to her when I need to address it to her. Or she may feel the same way because, y'all know how relationships is. Sometimes you cuss your spouse out behind their back. Because I do, and she cussed me out behind my back, and I cuss her out. You best believe I cuss her out behind her back, but I still love you. And I always will.
He's right.
But some, I know I'll be all MFers. What you call me?
You be calling me an MF?
No, I call you an MF.
Dang, woo!
I call you a punk.
But okay, he definitely has a point with the gossip and things are going on with your relationship because. Yeah, it could be something that I thought I could tell a friend, and then if they tell him, and it could, things can also get misconstrued if you tell somebody something, and it could, be already something that we've discussed, and then it could come back and it, something completely different than what it was being told, and then there's a problem between us because of that person, But my brother-in-law, I don't really hang out with my brother-in-law by myself. But he hangs out with my brother-in-law. I don't really care about that. We all around the same age. He hangs out with my brother-in-law. That's different because that's less like family. Yeah. But like with friends, I don't really hang out. I've never hung out with his friends, and he hasn't hung out with my friends. My best friend and him used to be co-workers, but they weren't even on the same shift. They were passing. They were cool. Yeah, they were cool. They have to be because of me. But, that was it. It's just kind of a comfort thing. And if, you want to be BFFs, y'all want to share the same BFF, you and your spouse, then that's cool. Us, we would just rather keep that separate to keep things separate. Because even with my best friend, I love her to death, and I tell her stuff, there have been things told back to you. She run her mouth.
She ain't told me nothing. What she done told me?
She's told me what I've told, what she's told him. So
Well, I don't remember it.
Or sometimes
I got the memory of a goldfish.
Sometimes friends feel that they need to help reconcile stuff, and so they'll be like, well, maybe da da and, you know, getting stuff from both sides. And, you know, I would just rather have my friends that I vent to and talk to, and he can have his friends that he vents to and talk to, because that's just kind of the best way. And then definitely you have friends that know you better than, you know, other people do, so they just kind of know how you are and you can be. So it's not like I became friends with one of his, and then she did and, you know, they may take it the wrong way, but it's just me being me, you know, or him being him around one of my friends, and they may take it the wrong way. So eliminate it, keep it separate in my eyes and his eyes as well. So
yeah, I definitely I agree. I agree. I definitely agree.
So
can I put my Twitter name out there?
Go ahead.
Okay. So my Twitter name is Black_Megatron. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. Black_Megatron.
And I will link that below. I will link both of our Twitters below. And I guess my subscribers who are my friends can be your Twitter friends.
Yeah, I mean, and I do have a YouTube page.
He does.
And I have a couple videos on there. I haven't recorded in a long time because I'm switching from third shift to first shift. So now I'm trying to hit the gym a little bit more. If you can't tell, I lost a little bit of weight from the last video. Yeah, okay. But you see, it looked all right. So yeah,
I will link that below too, because I'm not sure of his.
I think it's Monte Carlo Mitch. I'm not sure, but she'll link it like she said.
I'll link all of that below. But rate, comment, subscribe, and let us know if you guys would like more videos with us discussing subjects instead of just talking about people on the road and things of that nature and shouting people out and putting up gang signs.
What gang signs are there?
Let me know if you guys like these kind of videos. You know,
I did used to want to
leave us a comment.
Like a Goldie.
And everything.
You remember the Goldies from Medium Man? I just want to be a Goldie.
You would have been an ugly Goldie.
Can you imagine me being this dark and the gold hair?
You would have been an ugly Goldie.
I would have had that little high top fade.
Black shoes. Okay, y'all.